Hello, welcome in another episode of Hogwarts Legacy. In the previous episode, we got a new vivarium from Deke. And now we have to groom and feed. We've got babies. Where's the baby? There it is.
Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world. Such misunderstood beasts.
I'm sorry that we can both see Thestrals, Deke.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts, but sometimes wishes Deke couldn't. Deke is to blame.
What do you mean, to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a phoenix, the rarest of all beasts that master had spotted high on a cliff. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen. Deke begged master to leave her be. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deke had to punish himself. As Deke punished himself, master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deke could reach him, master fell from the cliff. Deke stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing himself, before Tobbs found him.
What a horrible tale, Deke. I'm so sorry.
Deke has only told Professor Weasley that story, and now yourself. Deke often wonders what became of that phoenix. Deke feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts. Perhaps Deke can make amends for what came before.
Oh, Deke. Okay, well, we get another quest from Deke. What are you doing, my guy?
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh. That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought, she handed it to me. "This will keep you safe," she said. "It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet."
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this.
No
I'll
problem.
send you an owl when I have news.
That's what friends are for.
You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you, and she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
That was this dragon that we...
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no, a person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
It's interesting. If you're gazelle, will you eat grass as well?
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
Am I being good boy or bad boy? Bad
We're
boy.
making good progress. We can't quit now.
I agree. I have never considered quitting, even for a moment. You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Randrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
No worries, Miss Uganda.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
What's here? Oh. Okay. So this is done. Now let's go to another quest. Let's take them off. Talk to Poppy. She's in Hogsmeade and 3 broomsticks.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Does it? It's really cozy.
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
That's
I'll start
dangerous.
looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
If it's all right with you, I'd rather not say. At least not at the moment.
Understood. We all have our secrets. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Okay, no problem, Poppy. So that's ticked off. We've got assignment.
Oh, it's you!
Okay.
Perhaps a hybrid.
I've finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlick.
Wonderful. I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn Flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go. You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots.
Alright, we've got X, square, circle, X, X. Oh. The last one didn't go.
Wonderfully done. If you'd like to practice a bit more, you're welcome.
Okay, Flipendo, it's this one. Flips object and enemies upwards and backwards with this short cooldown. It's excellent for setting up. Okay.
Here in the greenhouse, just mind the plants, please.
Flipendo! Depulsor! Flipendo! Bombarda!
Okay. Somebody wanted to speak to us here.
Oh, it's you!
Samantha.
Samantha, is everything all right?
No, it's not. It's my brother William. The one I told you about after Charms class. He's been cursed. He ignored my warning and now he's lying in St. Mungo's looking completely pathetic. He simply never listens.
I'm sorry, how exactly has he been cursed?
Oh, you won't believe it. Truly, but his feet were turned into purple beets. You can imagine his distress. And mine. I won't even go into the attention he was getting from our garden rabbits before he admitted himself to hospital.
I'm so sorry. That sounds like a trying situation.
I'm glad you understand. Everyone else just laughs at me as if it's a joke. No compassion at all.
Well, it is an unusual situation. How did your brother end up like this?
It's entirely his own fault. I told him about some research I'd done recently on our ancestor Marmaduke Dale. In particular, my discovery that Marmaduke's tomb was cursed. My brother's always making fun of my discoveries. This time, he laughed in my face. Told me I'd misinterpreted my findings. As if that were possible. And to prove his point, he went right up to the entrance of the tomb and poof! transfigured into beets.
How awful. I can see why you're upset. He definitely needs some help.
Exactly. He may be a cape flapper, but he's still my brother. And no one deserves such a fate to last forever, especially as the result of a single brainless mistake. Now I worry that if the curse isn't reversed, it could become permanent.
Can't the curse be broken?
Possibly. The curse stems from a crest that was stolen from Marmaduke. If the crest were returned to its rightful place upon his sarcophagus, then I believe that William's feet may be restored. You battled trolls when they attacked Hogsmeade, escaped a dragon, and I could tell by your work and charms that you're a skilled spellcaster. Returning a crest to a sarcophagus should be almost effortless for you. So, will you help us?
I can take the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus for you.
Oh, thank you! Thank you so much! You'll simply go into the tomb where Marmaduke was laid to rest and place the crest on top of his sarcophagus. According to my research, the tomb's been abandoned for centuries, so it should be a fairly simple task. You'll find it just east of the hamlet of Brockborough.
Okay.
Thank you for your help. My
Beaten a
family is
curse.
indebted to you.
Let's go. Oh my god, so far away. That's ages away.
I need to find the tomb near Brockborough and place Samantha's family crest on a sarcophagus there.
Look at Hogwarts. So cool. Somebody fighting there. Okay, let's go.
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
Okay, we're gonna
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do?
do Poppy's mission next then.
Revelio. Well, my feet didn't turn into beads. That's a good start.
It's a really good start, I would say.
Revelio. Should have known a herbologist would use Devil's Snare. Lumos.
Oh, no. That would be my way. That would be my main way. We don't want that just yet.
Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Revelio.
Is that sitting there? Some chests here. We've got some stairs. Why they keep... Actually, there is another...
Bombarda.
No. I think I'll have to go from another side. What's this? Some gold. Free gold. Don't mind if I do.
Lumos. Lumos. troll? You can't be serious. Gross. Bombardier. Expelliarmus. Glaciers. Defender. Stupefy! Glaciers! Bombarda! Defender! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Convulso! Stupefy! Crusader! Glaciers! Defender! Confringo!
These trolls are not a challenge for me anymore. Oh, that was an
Rest
infamous
easy, my large friend.
enemy. Okay. Some leaves. I've got thousands of them.
Revelio.
Is there nothing there? Okay, let's go then. I see flowers. And a fire. Somebody's still alive.
A circle? That should reverse the curse. Hopefully.
Okay, return to Samantha. We have to go back the same way we came.
Well, Marmaduke certainly left behind more than plants.
Okay, let's give Samantha this quest and go to Poppy.
I'm happy to tell you that I returned the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus just as you asked.
I thought as much. I received word from St. Mungo's that my brother's feet are back to normal. No more beats. Oh, I cannot thank you enough. It wasn't too much trouble, I hope.
It was.
Well, there was a troll in the tomb.
A troll? Oh dear, I'm so sorry. That's awful. No one has been in that tomb for centuries. But I can't say I'm surprised. Marmaduke seems to have been full of surprises.
Indeed he was.
Well, I suppose I should be going. I'm anxious to see my brother, who must be elated to have his feet back.
Of course. I certainly would be.
William and I are forever in your debt. Thank you again for what you did.
You're welcome.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
Is it no research?
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realised that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right, I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on, and she's likely frantic about her egg. Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
You're making this sound simple, but this is a dragon after all.
Hebrideans can be aggressive, but they're also clever. She caught on quickly enough when you showed her how to escape the tent. She'll understand why we're here once she sees her egg. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. And one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are.
Let's go then. I want a dragon pet. Pet dragon. Oh.
There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
Oh my god.
Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
She's looking for it right now.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Places! Defender!
Until we've done what we came to do.
Confringo! Bombarda!
I wonder how many they brought to capture her.
Revelio!
At least 10 usually.
That's some... She said they camped here. That looks more like...
There she is again. Reparo.
Fantastic.
They made the castle. Let me put different spell in here. Incendio.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us.
We're gonna be dragon dindins.
Watch your step.
Oh, look at that.
Or just raring for a fight.
Chest, don't mind if I do. I didn't even use Revelio on that.
Revelio.
Quiet, what was that? Well, there's no turning back now.
Oh my god.
Wait here. I'll run ahead.
Whenever you're ready, I'll follow you.
I'll draw more attention. Follow when it's safe.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, run! Okay.
Watch Watch out!
Revelio.
Her domain. She'll make sure we know it. Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
Oh, she isn't making it easy.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm, if you ask me. I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that.
How many? 1, 2. Twice.
Get to that opening below her. If we can get to that entrance, we can get to the nest. Look! Underneath her! I think we're close! She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
I'm going fast as I can.
There's the nest. We're almost there. Why is every bridge here broken?
Because there was a dragon here.
Reparo.
Like
Now,
brand
if we
new.
just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
So close.
That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it. And we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntel Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless
what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
What's happened, Poppy?
How could I have been so blind?
What he's doing on the graveyard?
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominis and the catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
A loud way.
We need to see what they're doing. I say we take them head on. Let's bury some enemies.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
Of course you will.
Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Over here.
Protego. Stupid. Expelliarmus.
I won't rest.
Revelio.
Come here.
How nice of you to stop by.
Thanks, Sebastian.
Expelliarmus. Revelio.
Okay, I've been here. So everything should be looted.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through, or be discreet.
Oh, from behind?
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is.
Revelio.
And that was relatively fun.
Sebastian is a little psycho, isn't he? We've got something here.
We're making quick progress.
I don't know what's ahead of us.
I should tell you. Rumor is this mine was closed long ago due to an infestation of spiders.
How nice. Nothing I haven't seen before.
That's the spirit.
Infestation of spiders.
For better or for worse.
All around.
This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
Confringo.
Okay.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Extreme danger.
One less human to worry about. I won't rest until
Chill out.
Incendio. Expelliarmus.
How many of Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Revenge. Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
All of them.
Revelio.
Chest.
Confringo.
Okay, let's go here. Nasty spiders. Our little goblin. Look at him. Being eaten by mini spiders. Doesn't seem like there is a way down here.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Climbing like a monkey.
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Another useless glasses. Okay, we need to go here. Slidey slide.
Smashing. Revelio.
Okay.
Revelio. Confringo.
There's some chest here as well. Neck item.
Revelio.
And here we need
Revelio.
That bridge has seen better days.
Revelio.
That's a new guy.
Expelliarmus. Accio. Glacius. Defender. Protego. Stupefy. Glacius. Confringo. Bombarda. There's a victory that came down too soon. Ugh.
There's something here. A bag with 82 gold. What's here? Spider fang.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that.
Oh my god, what's that?
All but declared
Move,
war.
move, move, move.
Confringo.
Sebastian, you have to move. Tower Spire. Spire? Spire. And some nice chest. Back item.
Revelio. Defender.
And cloak. Okay, spiders. Again, hate spiders. So many people died here.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes from. We have another fight on our hands. Glacis! Imperial!
One less Hogwarts student.
I died.
You should
Imperial! Incendio! Bombarda!
What they doing? Whoa.
We're not finished yet.
It's almost as if they were
Glaciers! Potatoes! Defendo! Accio! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Depulso! Expelliarmus! Glaciers! Defender! Crucible! Incendio! Imperial! Glaciers! Defender! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Depulso! Bombarda!
Stupid spider.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
You Gryffindors don't have a monopoly on bravery, you know.
Bit of banter. There's something else.
Revelio. Confringo.
You can have a look around in
Confringo.
a rune symbol above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never need to look for it.
Wasn't expecting that.
I thought it's going to be another slide door. Okay.
Revelio.
What we've got in here.
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd. What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft.
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit.
Let's see.
Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble.
Talk to Sebastian.
I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marrenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know, goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying. Unbelievable.
What's your problem?